the 10th President of Ireland will be known shortly. The counting of votes in the presidential election is now underway. And we're joined by our political correspondent, Gavin Riley from the RDS. Gavin, how are things looking now?
It is looking straightforward, Cleona, that it's going to be a Catherine Connolly landslide. She was certainly the winner in all of the opinion polls. It was certainly very likely that she was going to get to the 50% that she would need to win this election on the first count. It now looks like when the overall vote is counted nationwide that she's going to be well north of 65%, and it may be the case that she has gotten 2/3 of the vote all by herself, which is a remarkable output in a three-horse race, albeit one of those other two candidates, Jim Gavin, standing down his candidacy 3 weeks ago. It is an extraordinary result, and anywhere you look this morning when you see plenty of people going around with the Catherine Connolly branded high-vis jackets and the clipboards and stickers, they are walking on air this morning. They all suspected that Catherine Connolly was going to win, but as Jennifer Whitmore of the Social Democrats was telling me this morning, no one quite anticipated that the margin of victory for Catherine Connolly would be so conclusive as it now looks like it will be.
I mean, this is an incredibly positive result so far. As you said, I think we did know that Catherine was an excellent candidate, a huge amount of positivity throughout the campaign, and this movement behind her was just, it really was unstoppable, and looks like it's about to deliver an incredible result, quite a historic political result for the country.
I was speaking to other TDs who have been in parties that were backing Catherine Connolly, including those from Labour and People Before Profit this morning, and they too are delighted about the positive endorsement that they believe that Catherine Connolly has got. They want this to be the start of something new. They all say that Catherine Connolly was a unique personality and that her campaign team were able to knit in and integrate with the support of Labour, the Social Democrats, the Greens, People Before Profit, and indeed the 100% Redress Party, which backs Catherine Connolly as well of course as Sinn Féin, but that they now want to go one step further. In fact, Paul Murphy this morning of People Before Profit saying that he wants to call a meeting of left-wing parties in a week or two to discuss how they can build on this. They are walking on air.
I mean, I thought it was going to be very big. A week ago I said to people I thought it could be 60%. It looks like it's going to be even bigger than that. And I think what's happened is that Catherine has really inspired people to get involved in this movement, but also to turn out to vote. And clearly her positive campaign of hope, her values in terms of neutrality, in terms of housing, in terms of equality, struck home with people, whereas I think the negative smear and fear campaign of Fine Gael actually seems to turn their own potential supporters off from turning out.
Really the only subplot remaining in this presidential election is whether Heather Humphreys has outpolled the spoiled vote. Spoiled votes do not count into the final tally, but there is a huge number of them here. It looks like there may have been more spoiled votes than were actually won by the Fine Gael candidate. We will know officially what that number is like when we do get the national first count, which we expect sometime now in late afternoon.